my exclusive interview with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. We met Friday in Kyiv, and I wanted to first understand how he saw the current state of the war. Mr. President, pleasure to see you again. One more September in Kyiv. This one feels like it is happening at a very important moment on the battlefield. Ukrainian forces went into the Kursk region in Russia. You've taken a large amount of territory there. Has that worked? There are people in Ukraine who worry that you took forces away from the Donbass and that those lines are now fragile and weak, even though you have achieved success in Kursk.
Thanks so much. And thank you for this possibility to speak. And for it, so first of all, we had very tough situation on the east, especially on the east, in Kharkiv region, in Donbas region, in some of this direction. It's Vuhledar, it's Pokrovsk, it's Mirnograd, it's a lot of different cities. People know about only Pokrovsk, but you're right that the situation was very difficult, and they moved very quickly because we didn't have equipment. Again, when we speak about equipment, how to equip brigades, really between us, it doesn't matter how many brigades stand on one direction if half of them not equipped. So you just lose a lot of people. You lose people because they are not in armored vehicles or in something like this. And they don't have artillery, they don't have artillery rounds. To compare the number, Russia uses 12 rounds. We used 1 to 12. That was the difference. Of course, the idea with the Kursk is a risk operation. It's true, we understood it, but the idea was to move some Russian forces there. And I think it was right idea.
You know, we've talked about munitions often, and you talk about it a lot. Help us understand. So the U.S. has passed this big aid package. Europe has passed aid packages. Why is that not translating into enough munitions for you now? Is it that there isn't enough supply, or is it that you need more aid?
Everything. A lot of different reasons. First, it goes very slowly. Second, we need 14 brigades to be ready. Until now, we don't have, from this package of brigades, we didn't equip even 4.
So you wanted to equip 14 brigades, and you have not been able to equip 4.
No, it's too much. It's too much for the. That's why we used our interior production of drones. Not enough, but we did it. It goes. As I said to you, that then after 8 months pause in decision before the positive decision of U.S. Congress, what we did during these all 8 months, everybody has to understand, we used all we could. We moved what we have in reserves and what we have in storages, or what reserves brigades who we need now, what they had, we took all their weapons.
You have also been trying to persuade the United States and Europe to allow you to use the weaponry to strike into Russia. Explain why this is important. What do you want to hit in Russia that you think you should be allowed to hit?
Everybody is looking the decision of the United States. Everybody's waiting for such decisions. After that, they make decisions. It's true. And so we wanted very much to use this weapon and just to attack these jets on the military bases, not civilians infrastructure, military bases.
So you just want to be able to attack the bases that are being used to launch these weapons, these planes, these missiles.
Yeah, because these jets, from there they use not only missiles, they use these jets, and jets use per month 4,000 guided aerial bombs just on the east of our territory. 4,000 bombs.
And these bombs and missiles are hitting Ukrainian civilians,
schools,
energies,
universities, all our energy infrastructure. They destroyed 80%. By these guided bombs, 80%. Now I said, we had some meetings with officials, and I said, we waited too long. Now Russia began to move their jets from 100, 150 kilometers, 300 to 500. After that, I will tell you, and that now we need more permissions.
Do you have permission now to
No, till now, no.